So, it's New Year's Eve, and as the ultimate testament to the fact that I have no real social life, I'm doing a Hovind stream at 5 p.m. And in a couple hours, after the stream's done, I'll be going to sleep for work in the morning, which is funny because I'm actually scheduled off. But they need me for stuff. And because I have a problem saying no, I'm doing it anyway. And honestly, I could always use the hours. I'm not going to complain about being, given an opportunity to work and earn more money, unlike some people we know. Am I right? So yeah, New Year's Eve. For some of you who watch this, it may already be the next year. Those of you in Australia, New Zealand, um, I don't get too much of an active audience in like Korea, Japan, or China, or anything too special like that, at least in chat live. But I do get some hits after the fact, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're here for the final Whack-A-Hovind of 2025, and what a fucking year it's been. Bit of a roller coaster. Not in a bad way. Just 2023 had a serious surge. 2025 had a surge. 2024 was the only kind of semi-dead year for me recently. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to whack Hovind. And let's just take a little status check on the Dr. Dino YouTube channel that is totally not theirs, even though it obviously is. They have shot up to 3.89k subscribers, so you're getting an exponential growth as Hovindites tell other Hovindites, hey, they're on YouTube again. So that's a thing. You also notice that, and I just double checked to see if there's anything special in there, just skimming around, and there's not. Hovind redid the Abra Nintendo character from the other stream a few days ago. I think that was a Sunday morning stream, actually. Yeah. So they redid that one. I don't think there's anything of value in there. Not that there was to begin with, but nothing new, certainly. So that frees up today's stream to just be the Monday video without, us losing any time or anything, where he covered Abel, Cain's brother, the one that God, thought was good enough to, bless his sacrifices, even though, it was the domain of Cain for the fruits and veggies and the like. Oh, but when Cain, finally goes blood for the blood god, suddenly he's pissed about that. It makes no sense. But maybe Hovind will be able to explain it as he explains the Abel character. He totally won't. So, let's just get right fucking
Good
to
evening,
it.
folks. Ken Hovind here in the crew at Dinosaur Adventureland and Genesis.
Good God, I just got ear blasted by Hovind. Volume was up way too loud because I was listening to some music last night.
Baptist Church in Lenox, Alabama. It is December the 28th, 2025. We're about to run out of this year, brother. You want to get something done, better hustle, okay? All right. Tonight, we're covering another Bible character, a guy named Abel. Cain and Abel. You can learn a lot from this.
I don't know nothing about Cain and Abel, but I know Abel shot and Baker shot the first atomic tests after Hiroshima and Nagasaki. They were nearly a year later. Bikini Atoll. Abel shot above the water surface, Baker below. Yeah, cool stuff.
Okay, we'll say that in just a minute. We're on a lot of different channels. They keep taking us off of YouTube. That's okay.
Yes, poor neglected Hovind. Keep taking us off YouTube with our 4,000 subscriber channel that we're not supposed to have. Shut up, Hovind. Seriously, stop with that shit. Of all the stupid crap you say that isn't Ernst Haeckel and we came from Iraq and where'd all the layers come from shit. That little they keep taking us off YouTube thing is just the most skeezy shit in your intro. The cry of persecution, the crocodile tears that it is just it's fucking pathetic. Have some goddamn dignity, you Hawaiian shirt wearing fuck.
We're on Facebook, Rumble, let's see, X, our own app, Ken Hovind.
Let's see, I have to look at this the same every day and act like it's all new to me every single fucking day? And Yamato has to bring it up every day because it fucking confuses me how in the goddamn hell you forget all the shit that you're on constantly. And need I remind you, his little opening page here is complete crazy.
TV, Instagram, TikTok. By the way, you can feel free to post my stuff on your YouTube channel or any channel, okay? That George Janko show, people are cutting.
Don't worry, buddy, I will.
Cutting up little shorts out of that, putting them out all kinds of stuff. And we just want to stir up trouble, that's all, and die and go to heaven. So come join us. Let's see, ups and
Okay, yeah, you stir up all the trouble you want. It hadn't worked well for you in the past.
downs of life. That was Abednego. Is it? Oh, today, Abel, tonight, okay? Let's see, next month, my birthday, yeah, coming up. And we're trying to get the Noah's Ark finished by April 16th, the 10th anniversary of getting this property. So please. Now, Joseph, if you and I go on January 26th, this guy killed the man who was abusing his 14-year-old daughter. And they arrested him and gave him a 7-year sentence, 7-year prison sentence.
Yes, because such extrajudicial actions, as much as they can be approved of, are still violations of the law. We don't do vigilante justice in this kind of civilized nation. That being said, I remind everyone that Luigi Mangione did nothing wrong.
Killing the guy. Well, they're going to have another trial January the 26th in Lone Oak, Arkansas. Let's see, there's Lone Oak, Arkansas. So unless an emergency comes up here at DAL, Joseph and I and maybe some others will be going up to Lone Oak to attend the trial and support Aaron Spencer. We'll be broadcasting.
Aaron Spencer? That's Aaron. All right. The 1A is Aaron. The 2 A's is Aaron. You should know this. Okay, and forgive me, I'm snacking here. That's what I do in streams. So y'all can take time out of your busy, dinosaur cult land to drive up there to the middle of fucking Little Rock. Way too close to me for my comfort, by the way. I'm right fucking there. And you're going to broadcast live from where? From the courtroom? Good fucking luck. What the fuck is it? And what are you going to do? What's the point of going? Is this guy some Christian martyr you're trying to prop up or something? It's also weird that you would justify someone who took matters into their own hands regarding child abuse of such caliber when you hang around with someone who's done equally horrible as the person who this dude allegedly killed. So, yeah, just saying. You literally filed a lawsuit against Chris Stoney, and a quintessential part of it is defending Christopher Link Jones, a multi-convicted pedophile. You really, really know how to pick them, Kent, and you really, really show your personal convictions and the fact that you're totally not an absolute hypocrite with this right here. This alone makes me super glad I decided to stream this, just to see this kind of bullshit. Like, just out of the blue, he's talking about this now. What the fuck?
Casting live on all channels listed on drdino.com. Come join us. If you live anywhere near there, come on over. Okay, we are.
Oh, I live pretty close. I could get there, trivially. It cost a pretty penny, but I could get there. I'd rather not.
Old-fashioned, independent, temperamental, fundamental, right-wing, radical, chicken-eating Baptist church. We believe the Bible is true and evolution is stupid, real stupid, okay? We're the dumbest and most dangerous religious cult in the history of the world, teaching the kids.
But, Dirtman, Ribwoman, that makes total sense. Genocide the entire planet because you're angry. That makes total sense. Also, I was thinking about the flood today, as some are wont to do when watching like a Planet Peterson video, or listening to it anyway. And I thought that it's a really stupid plan for the deity to be like, okay, we'll save all this stuff, but I'm going to kill everything. It's like, why? The project's already failed. Why are you going to allow it to do the same thing it did if your creation apparently perpetually fucks up? Also, if your creation is able to do that, you are a sucky creator. No one should buy your products.
They come from an animal. They're related to a rock. Okay, come join us for holidays. By the way, if you come,
says Dirtman, join for now any holidays, yeah. Join us for fucking Secretary's Day. Yeah.
Did your kids try to break any records today, brother? I forgot to tell you about that, didn't I? Well, we're closed Monday, but the record board in the dining hall, you can break all kinds of records and get a certificate, get a $7 gift certificate, you become world famous.
The only broken record at DAL is Hovind.
Holding the dinosaur Adventureland record, like who can shoot the rubber band the furthest. I got the record for my age.
Oh yes, I know of Aaron Spelling. Quite the creative.
Category, 92 feet, the rubber band. Yeah. Okay. Help us to open for free if you'd like our ministry.
This stream was listed as YouTube featured on Rosina's YouTube homepage. Holy crap. That's scary. I've been featured by YouTube. Hi everybody who's my normal audience of awesome people. How you doing? And if you're someone new, say hi in the chat. We don't bite. Just, we're friendly here. The only animosity we have is toward Hovindites and the man himself, this clodhopper on screen. 777 Club.
Say, I like what you're doing. I'm going to support you, Brother Hovind.
Yeah, or you can support me, which a lot of you have done recently to an incredible amount that I am still kind of in shock by. Even today, some additional support came in out of the blue. And I'm like, no, I'm going to be good. And then it's like, no, you're taking this anyway. I'm not giving you a choice. It's in your bank account. It's like, okay, thank you. This will make it pretty smooth sailing. And all you can do is kind of laugh because it's like, how else can I react? I don't know how to process the emotion. I literally lack that capability as a side effect of abuse. So just thank you, all of you. You're all fucking awesome. And I'm glad my ridiculousness entertains you to the degree it does. So let us continue.
Mr. Nelson calls himself Aaron Ra, the sun god, claims to be an atheist. He knows better, okay? He said...
Hey, Bond, Aaron never said that. You just fucking making shit up, Kent.
I need 666 people to give me $1 a day to do my satanic club, or whatever we called it, 666 Club. I said, that's a good idea.
It reeks of I'm making shit up.
Idea, Aaron. I'm going to do 777. We're trying to get the gospel out, not hinder it like you do. Okay. So if you want to be a member, just there's no membership. I don't know who's in it. Don't want to know.
I pay attention and micromanage all of it, for I am Hovind.
Okay. Call Bobby 855 Big Dino or Joy extension 1 or extension 2. Here we are, drdino.com, open for 9.7. I think it should be 8.5 years.
You know, if he streams Friday or even tomorrow night, I need to call in and be like, hey, you're going to go visit that, or go to the trial of that dude who shot that pedophile, but what if somebody, took out Chris Jones? How would you react to that? Because he's a pedophile. He's a piece of shit. So how would you react to it, Hovind? Would you support that?
Anyway, come and because people support us. Okay, let me go to slide number 373, enter. Abel mentioned in the Bible several times. Genesis chapter 4 is the first mention.
Nor do we bite without consent, depending on how the situation's going.
And she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep. Here it is right here. Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain. And said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. And she again bare his brother Abel. Now, some people say that they're twins because of this. It doesn't say she conceived again. It doesn't matter to me. It's not worth fighting over. I think it's probably true. Might have been the younger twin brother. Who cares? She bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. What do we know so far? Well, Adam and Eve's second son, okay? He might have been a twin. We don't know.
What do we know? He might have been a twin. We don't know. Then it's not something you know, dumbass. One paragraph in, one little section in, and he's like making a data chart of, here's what we know about Abel. Get all the facts together, Johnson.
born outside the garden because Adam and Eve sinned, and then they had children outside the garden. By the way, God said the curse on Eve was, he said, I'm going to multiply thy conception. I think, couldn't prove this at all, just my theory, before they sinned, they would only have their monthly cycle once every 20 years. And only, most women would appreciate that. And that's why they didn't have any children at first. Okay. So he inherited man's sin nature like everyone else since. I got one. How many of you got one when you got born? Got a sin nature?
No, because sin isn't real. It's some made-up bullshit by a bunch of fucking morons reading Bronze Age mythology.
You don't have to teach your kids to lie, do you? They just do it. You don't have to teach them to steal.
Yeah, and then when you fuckers know better, you keep on doing it. In fact, you base an entire ecosystem around it. Hell, the entire fucking economy is based on it. Lying and stealing. Raping the resources of the workers. It's okay though, Kent. The system can only go so far before and push people so far before the everyone fucking snaps.
He was a keeper of sheep. Okay. In process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought the fruit of the ground, an offering unto the Lord. And Abel, he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. It's interesting. It doesn't say God told them they're supposed to do this. I suspect, when they sinned, Adam and Eve made fig leaf aprons. God made coats of skins, which means some animal had to die. And God told Adam and Eve, look, when you disobey, it's a death penalty. There has to be blood shed for a sin. And so,
yes. So loving, so peaceful.
They must have told that to their boys. And so here, Cain said, I got to bring an offering to God. But he brought fruit and vegetables. Here's Cain. There's only two religions in the world, Cain and Abel.
It is still a sacrifice. And two religions in the world, what are you talking about? Oh, right, I forgot, to these nut jobs, everything is a religion. If the idea is sacrifice, then someone who, this is what I seriously don't get, and no fucking theologian is going to be able to make this make sense. Amongst the myriad of stuff they wouldn't be able to reconcile, this is supremely cannot, in the story, have any sense made of it, based on what the way the deity is presented as in the grand scope. Is that if sacrifices are so important and someone specializes in something, it would only make sense that they would sacrifice in what they specialize in. Because that would create the most value, the most work, the most effort to that sacrifice, the most most sacrificed quanta would be in whatever they excel at. So it would only make sense for Cain to provide the fruits and veggies. Now, if your deity wishes to reject that, then that means they are a sick blood god fuck. Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. In which case, your god is once again demonstrated to be an absolute fucking monster. One that I and my followers, my audience, who may or may not follow me, it's of their own free will. They don't get time in the dungeon if they don't follow me. Go to the dungeon now. No. All seriousness, my community and I most certainly want no part of, nothing to do with your monstrous blood god.
Cain said, hey, God, look what I did for you. I worked hard. I raised these vegetables. God.
No, it would appear he was just providing the sacrifice that seemed to be the standard of the day.
I wouldn't take it. This starts the beginning of the two religions in the world, the do and the done. You go to heaven because of something you do. Some people think they're going because they, gave money, they got baptized, they said the catechism, they said Hail Mary full of grapes or whatever. And they think they're going because of that. When God accepted Abel's offering.
Well, let's be real. Vaginas are gross to Hovind. Except the one on his neck. He preens that all the time.
And rejected Cain. Cain began to hate his brother. That's when it started. We have no idea how old they were, big enough to do this on their own. What do we know?
See, that's sensible from Tubian. I was taught the vegetable sacrifice was acceptable, but it was Cain's attitude God rejected. And see, that's acceptable. But is that actually in the text, or is that an explanation ad hoc in to address concerns like mine? That's kind of the bigger question. Because if you can reason around it, sure, that's great. But is that what the text actually says? And if that's not it, it's like, well, I like where they're going to make the story, make sense, but that's extra biblical. Just like the Hovind theory.
So far, he voluntarily brought an offering, a sacrificial lamb. Adam must have told his boys that God requires a blood sacrifice for sins after the fig leaf apron versus coats of skins lesson.
See, he just must have. You don't know that. You're literally trying to ad hoc rationalize it. Oh, well, God must only like the blood sacrifices, so maybe Adam told him that, and Abel just didn't want to provide, the right stuff. Like, what the hell?
And he simply obeyed. That's all I can figure out. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect.
Also, random fact, my nickname in high school was Cain.
And Cain was wroth, means angry, Old English, and his countenance fell. You can tell in his face, this guy's angry. And the Lord said to Cain, why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fallen? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door. It's a strange phrase, okay? And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. So rather than admit he was wrong, Cain hated his brother who had done right. Sometimes all you got to do is do the right thing, and somebody will hate you for it. How many know what I'm talking about?
Oh, shut up, Kent. You've never done the right thing in your life.
Yeah. Here's somebody's commentary on this one. In Genesis 4:7, God addresses Cain after his offering is rejected and his countenance falls, asking, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? The verse presents a pivotal moment where God offers Cain a choice. If he does what is right, he'll be accepted. I think when he said, sin lieth at the door, I think it means there's a lamb over there, go get one. It's right.
Yeah, friend Christopher Holt here brings up Abel and Cain both had wives. Does that mean they married their sisters? Absolutely. Or was there another creation on the other side of the hill, married woman from creation? It'd have to be the first one, because any other extra bit of creation that people are like, nope, we can't have that. Everybody's popping up. How y'all doing? Don't y'all have anything else to do on New Year's Eve except watch Yamato? I mean, I'm glad you're here, but it's very telling how we're all too damn old and too damn tired and have too many fucking responsibilities. This is great. I was forced to shut down early because of New Year's, so at least I got something to entertain me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Old Testament God is such a raging asshole. Yes, he is. The big red machine.
Right there by the door, Cain. And his countenance will be lifted up. Where he does not do well. Sin is described as crouching at the door, lying in wait like a predatory animal. Some people think it's a lamb laying there. You can still do the job. Some people think the predatory animal going to get you. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. Pretend like nothing's happened. Some people can be mad at you and smile and pretend like you're their best friend.
Yeah, they're called Kent Hovind.
Getting ready to stab you in the back. You know what I'm talking about? You think, oh, we're good friends. Yeah. Don't turn around. Came to pass. I love that. One guy preached a sermon. He found all the places in the Bible where it says it came to pass.
Yeah, maybe he should go to the Book of Mormon and try that. He's going to be there a while. And it came to pass. And it came to pass. Hey, guess what? And it came to pass.
It never comes to stay. Whew. There's a sermon there, brother. You're a pastor. You can preach on that one. Okay? Came to pass. I love it. When they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel and slew him. Why? Why would he kill Abel? Abel did the right thing. If you read the story in 1 John, near the end of the Bible, almost the last book of the Bible, the book of John is the gospel.
You know, God's omnipresent in that and seems to be pretty active in everything. Why didn't God stop it? Why wasn't he like, whoa there? You're not going to do anything like that.
Well, then there's 3 little bitty books, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John. So John wrote 4. Who cares? Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one and slew his brother. And wherefore slew he him? Why did he kill him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. He killed his brother because he was evil and his brother was good. That's what it says.
No. And see, this is the perspective thing. Is like, individual moralities be damned that we generally would agree that's bad action. It's like in the story we don't know full context to a point where the reaction may well have been otherwise found to be justified. Um, and this is especially interesting because it continues to act as a little piece of evidence in the idea that your story is actually told from the villain's point of view, i.e., God is the evil one in it.
Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hates you. It's no marvel. Creepy blind man. Why?
There we go. Make it all personal. I gotta make it about me. I'm Kent fucking Hovind. I'm mentioned 4800,969 times in the Bible. No one will talk to me. Everyone hates poor Kent Hovind. Give me money so I can spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars every year on Dinosaur Adventureland.
So many people hate Kent Hovind. Hate Hovind live stream. Atheist Junior. Why don't you call back, Atheist? Let's do another debate. I know.
AJ's too busy living a life. But you're going to bring out your stupid chicken toy. Go ahead. Go bring your chicken toy
Joseph,
out.
Creepy, and AJ, and all the rest of them.
Fucking, I'm going to drop it early. You're fucking retarded, Kent. You are mentally inhibited.
That's why, isn't it? Come on now. Hey, but this one, hate Hovind live stream. This is an anti-Kent Hovind video. Whoa. AJ again. Why Darwin is hate.
It's the same video, you dumb fuck. Did you just have a total TIA in the middle of that and not realize you hadn't changed the fucking slides, you fucking moron? You fucking moron.
Kent Hovind. Oh.
And yes, go looking at videos on YouTube that are legally adults. I think I said it was 18 years old. It's like my fucking website. Well, my oldest one's at r.com. My goddamn website turns 19 this year, or this upcoming year. My website's almost old enough to drink. That fucks with your head, man.
Why so many people hate Dr. Kent Hovind? Okay, let's see. The most hated man on the internet. Luke, I don't know who that is, okay? My Kent Hovind.
That's one of your supporters, you dumb fuck.
Video 5 years ago, it's got 300 people saw it. He probably watched it 200 of those times, okay? These guys have to use a curse word. By the way, that F word you guys use all the time, that is a verb, not an adjective. Study some biology, okay?
Grammar doesn't work that way, you illiterate fuck. Get a goddamn clue, asshole.
Hate Kent Hovind and Matt Powell. One of the many reasons I despise Kent Hovind. Here's creepy again. Hovind is an unforgivable turd. I hate him. I love it, brother. I thrive on it. I think you guys, thank you so much, okay?
Translation, Kent cries in the corner constantly because people making so many videos about him. Everyone hates Hovind. I can grift this for more money. Please donate. These evil, angry atheists making their videos on me. Donate to poor Hovind. Woo.
Kent Hovind, Earth creationists hate. Really. Got 190 videos, this guy does. My thoughts on Kent Hovind. And again, got to curse and swear. Well, in Luke chapter 6, woe unto you when all men speak well of you. I don't have that problem, do I? Amen. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice. Be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecute.
Wow, Magic Book Full of Bullshit says that if you get made fun of for believing Magic Book Full of Bullshit that is obviously not how reality works, but tries to claim that it is how reality works, then you're the good person and you'll be treated well in magical fairy Skyland. Wow. How convenient there, Kent.
Today the prophets which were before.
You know, the book of Chris in Chris 6:6 says fuck you. So there. And I definitely should believe the Book of Chris because I have a very special relationship with the author of that book. Very special. Something you could never have with your God. So consider that, Kent. Just consider that. I've got direct connection to the author of the Book of Chris.
For you, this is standard Christianity 101. If you try to do right, somebody's going to hate you. He started with Abel. He just did the right thing, and he got hated for it. So I want to thank all.
He never knew they existed to begin with. That's his thing. He didn't know gerunds existed to begin with.
All of you atheists who hate me and lie about me, you're giving. What do you do with those stars, Joseph? Do something with them. Trade them in, sell them. I don't know. I get great reward. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. This is a strange verse. They're so angry they bite him. I mean, I can see a 2-year-old doing that. But by the time they get to be an adult, you think they would outgrow that, biting somebody. The Lord shall laugh.
Yes, Kent, and you think that a 72-year-old man would have outgrown playing with SpongeBob and chicken toys. But here you are.
Laugh at him. He seeth his day is coming.
I mean, I'm not against prop comedy, but Hovind trying to do it is pretty damn pathetic, and it is a low form of comedy unless done extremely well.
God's laughing. He sees your day's coming. Right now, you can mock me and all this kind of stuff, and they'll take my videos, like tonight, they'll search for anything to cut out a little snippet here or there, cut and paste words together.
Yeah, except me, who goes through your entire fucking video. Also, if you're referring to our friend Claude Balls and his condensed edits of your insane ramblings, the context stays pretty fucking clear. And even when I've excerpted things, such as your just deplorable Bacon comment, the context is very clear. Because there is no real context necessary for such an abhorrent statement.
The wicked have drawn out the sword. They have bent the bow and cast down the poor and needy to slay such as be of upright conversation. They find somebody who tries to be godly and they want to go kill him. Acts chapter 7. Stephen preaching to the hypocrites. Which of the prophets have not your fathers persecuted? They have slain them and showed before the coming of the just one, of whom ye have been the betrayers and murderers. He's saying you guys killed Jesus, the just one, who have received the law by the disposition of angels and have not kept it. God made sure you guys had the copy of his.
2026, that's going to be the year I write the Book of Chris. Just the whole damn thing. I'm just going to do it. Because we already have verse 4:20 planned out, verse 6:66 planned out, verse 6:9 is planned out. I should probably do something for verse 6:7 just to be hip with Gen Alpha.
Word, and you didn't keep it. When they heard these words, they were cut to the heart, and they gnashed on him with their teeth. They bit him, then stoned him. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it. Pass away.
What is Christianity without grift?
For they sleep not, except they've done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. There's a guy right now, somebody told me, working on a documentary about Ken Hovind, trying to find something else on me. He's going around calling people. What can we, got any dirt on him? Dirt on me all the time. I work hard for a living, okay.
Yeah, right.
They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. Isaiah, for the vile person will speak villainy and his heart will work iniquity to practice hypocrisy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Kent is just like, let him say his shit. That's why I do things the way I do is just the full-on streams. There's a lot of a convenience factor to it of just a one and done, make it happen. And it serves a purpose of getting me more and more refined, more and more comfortable with extemporaneous speaking every single stream. But it also allows no one to claim that I did edit anything or take anything out of context. Even though creating a quick 10-minute Simon Dan / Creaky Blinder-esque video is something I desperately want to start doing regularly, in conjunction with the live streams. If I could care to edit my streams down and just make little condensed quickies out of them, that'd be cool. But I don't have the patience with myself for that. It's still a matter of like to avoid the accusations. Well, to better secure myself against accusations of taking something out of context when it's like I've shown the entire video, I reacted to all of it. Context is there. Yeah, it's just there's something nice about it. To where it's like, we cover the entire video. I have watched your entire fucking videos on these subjects, Kent. Far more than any sane person would, and likely far more than your cult of followers do. But, yeah.
Hypocrisy, and to utter error against the Lord, to make empty the soul of the hungry, and he will cause the drink of the thirsty to fail. They just love to make people suffer. Do nasty videos.
Book of Skibbity Toilet. I just literally translated into the Skibbity Rizriz bussin' no cap thing that I do when people act like I've said something weird when I use a sentence that's above 5th grade level. I need to do a video on that one from forever ago. It was like last year. People giving me shit over a comment that got a favorite on a disaster channel. It was a mix of different things, and the thumbnail was the 99th Street School from Love Canal during the cleanup, and I made a joke reference to that, and people thought I was speaking like they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry, you don't understand a complex sentence. Let me say it in a language you understand." And that's where Skibbity Rizzers Bussin' No Cap came from.
About him, slander him. Jesus said, if the world hates you, you know it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you're not of the world, but I've chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Therefore, why do they hate us? Because he's chosen you. I've been chosen to go to heaven. I don't deserve it.
If there is such a place, you're not going there unless your God is truly the maniacal fuck that I believe they are, in which case it's not a place I'd want to go.
Man, if I got what I deserve, I'd be in trouble. I'm forgiven. Yeah. The Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? He said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? That's where that phrase comes from.
Yeah, I feel the fountains of Hovind's deep pockets are gonna burst open. Oh, everyone hates Hovind. Please give me money. Oh, Hovind.
He's lying. God said, hey, Cain, where's your brother? Cain knew he had just killed him. And God said here, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. Matthew 23. Upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zechariah, son of Bacharias, whom ye slew between the temple and the altar.
Whoa. When the hell was Bacharias hanging out in Abel's blood? Was he just having some bloodbath in there, quite literally? What the fuck?
Jesus, in the red lettering here, talking to the Pharisees, look, all this blood from Abel all the way up is going to come upon you. You're going to kill the Son of Man, the Jesus Christ. Okay? By faith, Abel offered unto God a more excellent sacrifice than Cain. I don't think Abel understood.
Smoke a bowl.
Good. I still don't completely understand. I guess it's a perfect holy God that demands a death sentence for any sin.
Your God is a fucking monster who just wanted animals to die needlessly. Has a massive ass fucking ego and needs to, I guess, needs someone to be placating that so he can rub one out every once in a while. Your God's a fucking monster, and so are you.
If he let us into heaven like we are, we'd ruin that place like we've ruined this one. Okay? By which he obtained witness that he was righteous, God testifying of his gifts, and by it he, being dead, yet speaketh. Abel still got a message for us. And to Jesus, the mediator of the new covenant, What's a mediator?
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing about religions like Christianity is that minimal effort gets you maximum reward. Oh, I acknowledge I'm a sinner, so I get away with everything. I don't actually have to be a good person, but I'm going to claim I'm a better person because I'm suddenly Christian.
Try to bring two opposing parties together. Here, come on, make friends, okay? And to the blood of sprinkling that speaketh better things than that of Abel. Here we have what happened, the whole history of the world. 6,000 years ago, God made the world, and shortly thereafter, Abel was murdered by his own brother. With his murder of righteous Abel, 6,000 years
So wait, are we saying Eve took Baccarat shots? Hi-oh.
of history of evil people hating good people started. So over the last 6,000 years, it's been
Let the record show that Zumi is enjoying her Malibu plus Dr. Pepper strawberry cream.
going on. God stepped in with the flood to slow it down a little bit 4,400 years ago. But God keeps careful records. Every deed will be judged. Every righteousness will be rewarded. You just stay faithful. Let God sort it out. Okay? Just do right. There's going to be a great white throne judgment one day. Better have a good lawyer. Going to go to judgment.
Prove it, old man.
Little children, these things write unto you that ye sin not. If any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. An advocate. And he is, let's see, what's an advocate? One that argues for a cause, a supporter, or a defender. One that pleads in another's behalf, a lawyer. The lawyer knows how to talk to the judge. He knows he'll defend you. So they're going to call me up there before God. God's going to, my lawyer, Jesus Christ, going to say, hey, I paid for that. Let him in.
Is he on the bar? Does he have an accredited law degree? Is he following standards like the rules of evidence? So you don't even understand how litigation works enough to understand in practice the necessity of a lawyer. But of course, you file shit pro se all the time because you're fucking mental.
Sir, okay. If any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Jesus Christ the righteous. He is the propitiation for our sins. What does that mean? Propitiation is a sacrifice that actually satisfies. If you go set your neighbor's car on fire and say, hey, I'm sorry, here's $20, that's not going to satisfy. What satisfies a holy, righteous God? The death sentence.
Wow, yeah, and we're supposed to love that? Your God's a piece of shit. Any creature with a sense of morality would not be immediately jumping to that kind of fucking anything. What the hell, man? Then again, y'all's attitude is kill them all, like God sort them out, so it's whatever.
That's why Jesus died on the cross. And his death is put onto my account.
Yeah, and that seems to be defined as an automatic thing, or should be, but it's not. It becomes suddenly conditional. It becomes transactional. It's extortion.
I got his righteousness
Luckily, it's all fairy tale bullshit, but yeah.
on me, on account of I don't have any. A blood sacrifice. Jesus is your propitiation. You're all set. He's never lost a case. God's satisfied. Propitiation, a sacrifice that satisfies. Perfect, holy God. We're going to stand before God one day. Jesus is going to say, Ken Hovind's record is...
What is that? Is that weight loss Buddha? Where the hell are they? The fucking Roman Colosseum? Hey, it's Emperor Nero. What up, dog? No, it's a Little Caesar's Nero. Pizza.
It's clean. Dad, it's been washed by my blood. He's going to say, come on in, son. See, without...
Yeah, okay. That shit is what we call fucking disturbing. That language fucking creepy. All this blood and death talk, it's horrible. You wonder why you're a death cult. Why people like me call you that? Because you're a fucking death cult.
Without Jesus' blood, he's going to say, depart from me, you that work iniquity. I don't want that for anybody. God's not willing that any should perish. I'm not either. I'd like to see everybody get saved. You're gonna...
Well, then the stupid fucker can just do it, dumbass. I don't get that. It's just like, then the fucker can just do it. No, he can't. Yeah, your stupid God character fucking can. Are you trying to say your God can't do something? Okay, then. That's what I fucking thought.
Be dead for a really long time.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Kent doesn't like me to use the fuck word. Because, he's pissed off because he hadn't had a good fuck in a while. Because his fucking shit doesn't fucking work anymore. But, I don't think it ever fully worked. Are your kids even yours, Kent? Yeah, they're stupid enough to have to be yours.
Time. Abe Lincoln died.
And ugly enough, if I might add.
Long time. George Washington died 1799. He's still dead. 226
Wow. Who gives a fuck?
years, and he's just getting started. How much longer does he have to go? All you get is this little dash between two dates.
There's the fucking dash. Who the fuck is Wayne Strickland? Leave him out of this, you fuck.
Saw this tombstone. Wayne Strickland, atheist. Born 1927. I'm a busy man. I don't have time for this. Huh. Bible says you're a fool if you're an atheist. I like.
God damn it, I was muted. Pretty sure this is a massive Photoshop job done by idiots in Kent's ilk to try to make some sort of supposed point. Just, it's fucking stupid.
Ray Comfort's book. God doesn't believe in atheists. Go get him.
Wow, that doesn't mean shit. Ray Comfort wrote a book. Wow, all his points are fucking dumb. Guess who else is fucking dumb? Or what else is fucking dumb? Ray Comfort in general.
Right, okay. Well, I saw the tombstone again. There it is. I guess he found time.
Oh, look. It is apparently real.
Don't have for this. Well, let's see. It's been 20 years now, Mr. Strickland. How's it going for you? If you're
well, I'm gonna, this kind of attitude from the same people who got so bent out of shape when we spoke the truth about not giving a flying fuck about that racist, bigoted piece of shit Charlie Kirk getting what he fucking deserved. Don't talk about Charlie Kirk. Fuck that tiny-faced gummy prick. Glad he's fucking gone. The world's a better place without that piece of shit. Cry about it some more. Hovind sits there and does the same kind of shit with these people. He talked about Stephen Hawking. He'll talk about whoever happens to be prominent. When what's his name? God damn it. Any of the prominent atheists when they go. I was thinking of someone older, but the name just ditched. But Kent did it with Stephen Hawking. Something Satan forbid happens to R and Raw or something, he'd be like, "Oh, he knows better now," and that's supposed to be good. That's acceptable. But calling out a Nazi piece of shit for who they actually were, and expressing the fact that no, I'm not going to feel sympathy for this fucker when he talked shit about George Floyd after his murder. They can dish it, but they can't take it. Just really fucking funny.
Christian, I got one final question for you. What on earth are you doing, for heaven's sake? Some of you are more worried about a bunch of men fighting over
drugs. You got any cocaine at DAL for me? Yeah, right. I seriously don't. The most stuff I'd touch is like THC gummies, and I hadn't done that in months, so just hadn't cared.
A pigskin than you are about your neighbor going to hell. Find something to do.
Well, the football is real. The teams are real. The players are real. The advertising revenue is most certainly real. And the fun you and your friends can have watching a football game, if that's your bag, is very real. You know what isn't fun? Talking to your friend and them suddenly just out of the blue bringing up Jeebus. No one fucking cares. Live in a country where you're exposed to this shit constantly and you idiots act like we haven't ever heard this before. No, I've been living under a rock for nearly 41 goddamn years. Please tell me this magical story that I've somehow never been exposed to. Shut the fuck up. Religion's like a penis. If you got one, great. Be proud of it, sure. But you don't go waving it around in front of people, trying to force it down their throats or anything. You don't do that.
For the Lord. If I can help, that's what our ministry is for. We produce a lot of materials. You can get my videos, copy them all you want, give them out. You want to go onto my channels and cut some shorts and post them on your channels. Please do. We're trying to win a war, not build a castle. Okay, Joseph. Somebody asked me the other night about chemtrails. I got slides ready for that.
Oh, good fucking God! Is this seriously going to be a whole damn thing, or is it just Q&A? It's just Q&A. Wasn't somebody? It was friend of the channel Joe Cool, but you can't bother to pay attention to anybody. You don't care about anyone but yourself.
And a video, but we got visitors here. We'll do that another night, okay? What was the other question I got asked about? I don't know. I said I'd answer. I have a few. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. What do you got there, brother? John 3:16 is the gospel. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever believeth in him shall not only.
Yes, the God who hates everyone and everything and arbitrarily punishes for crimes that they never actively committed and just allows some arbitrary quanta of evil to exist without doing anything about it, who requires you to conditionally accept this sacrifice that is actually the deity sacrificing themselves to themselves for the laws that they made to act as a loophole for those laws. It's fucking garbage. And you are mental for thinking any of this is real.
Only condition. You have to believe. Baptism is not part of salvation.
Shouldn't be conditional. It should be de facto, but it's not. Because your God's a piece of shit.
Salvation, being good is not part.
Tell him I said so.
Part of salvation. Just believing. Okay? Let's see, Caleb. I'll be finally making my way down to Dinosaur Adventureland tomorrow. Well, come on down, Caleb. We got work to do here. Lots of it.
Chris. Here's a fair point. If Kent was a little more amicable to the idea of people just enjoying football, maybe, yeah, Alabama citizens and the like would like him a little more.
How old were Adam and Eve when they got kicked out of the garden? Does it say how long they're in the garden? I did quite a study on that. Let me see if I can find it here.
Tubian, that's pretty freaking wild to read right there. It's like, well, damn, you know, what a dick.
How long were they in the garden? I think it's this one.
I need a PowerPoint presentation for this. I can't just answer the fucking question because I don't know anything without my PowerPoint slides. Oh, please let me have my PowerPoint slides. I need my PowerPoint slides. Oh,
I got 50 or 60,000 slides. You can get.
No one fucking cares.
Them all on thumb drive for $100 if you want that. Let's see. Alt DV. Is this it? How long were they in the garden? No. It's in here.
What'll come first is Trump kicking the bucket. That man's got 2 to 6 months max. He's not going to make it to 2027. And I can't fucking wait.
Is it in this one? I just saw it today sometime. Anyway, I'll just summarize here. The Bible says, let me get my chart here. The Bible says Adam was 130 when Seth was born. That's the first date we've got. Before that, they had Cain and Abel. No dates are given. Before that, they were kicked out of the garden. I think they were in the garden for 100 years. Had perfect fellowship with God. Everything's going along great. They loved it. Wonderful time. And then Satan got jealous of their, I remember what it was. Somebody talked about the gap theory. I was going to cover that, but we'll get that. So,
Satan didn't exist as a character yet, you dumb fuck.
So I believe they were in the garden for 100 years. We know Lucifer was in Eden until he sinned. And I cover all that. I got all the verses for that. I'll try to get the slides ready for that for tomorrow night. So the gap theory is absolute heresy. This guy said,
yeah, how the hell can an angel sin, Kent? Can God sin? Because it seems like even your God could do that. And if you say he can't, you're trying to limit the powers. God probably sends his pants every day, just like Donald Trump, if you know what I mean.
He's a Christian, loves the Lord, goes around teaching. I forget his name now. Claims to be a Hebrew scholar, and he said there's another creation before Adam and Eve. That is just pure heresy. The Bible says God made everything in 6 days, everything, and that puts death before sin. And see, they say Lucifer fell from heaven between verse 1 and verse 2. That is baloney. All the angels rejoiced when they saw the foundations of the earth laid. That was on day 3. We'll cover all that tomorrow night. I'll get the slides all ready for that. But thank you. I think 100 years in the garden. D1 from TikTok. Who's?
Yeah, Dewan. The name is Dewan. You racist prick.
D2. Okay. Why can't JC never be mentioned once by name in the Old Testament?
Because the character didn't exist yet. It's all stories, buddy.
Oh, maybe that's a name he took on when he, came in the New Testament. I don't worry about stuff like that. Don't know.
Yep, the raging theologian. Just doesn't bother paying attention to any of these odd or wondering about any of these weird random things. Nope, just his fucking PowerPoint slides.
Okay, Randy, is pride a sin like spitting on the cross? Spitting on a cross would, I guess, be showing your disdain, like somebody come up and slapping you or something.
Yo, 2026 merch is coming. I didn't get around to it this year. I'm gonna start through January. I'm gonna start making the first bits of merch. The Walter Mondale Ruined My Life shirt is basically ready to go. I just need to I need to pick a shop and just do it. So I'm gonna do some research on what web shop and web printing company and stuff is the best, and just go with the flow.
In your face, but yeah, pride is definitely a sin. Proud heart. These 6 things that Proverbs chapter 6. These 6 things that the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination, and one of them is a proud look. God hates pride.
Then why are you so prideful, Kent? Dinosaur Adventureland, which is blasted with all my fucking slides. I have a literal outdoor classroom that is wallpapered in my goddamn slides. They're on the fucking ceiling. You spend an hour there on the real tour.
Let's see, mainstreamer. You're not perfect, but I see a man always striving for the truth and to follow God. Believe me, I know I'm not perfect. You don't have to tell me that. But
yeah, but President Couchfucker won't last very long. Wouldn't get reelected.
My heart's right.
And honestly, at that stage, MAGA would hopefully already begin collapsing to a point where, especially with a blue wave in Congress coming up, we could actually resolve the problem and try these people for treason.
I want to do right. Okay, I'm trying. Let's see, Alan. My question is, why did PCC mess with you so much? I live right behind the academy down there in Pensacola.
Be sure, Maria, when you go to record it. Love to see the looks on their faces.
And a couple blocks away from the college, and don't know. Ask them. Dr. Hovind, is the Earth rotating like many scientists say? Absolutely. The Earth is spinning around, and it goes around.
Once again, Kent, you attract flat earthers. What does that say? What does that should tell you? That you're full of it. I'm supposed to love science, and these people think the Earth's flat, but they follow me? Oh, shit, I'm attracting the dumbasses. I gotta change the tactics here.
The sun is not heliocentric. Yes, that's all. It's not worth fighting. The moon goes around the Earth, and the Earth is a round ball, almost round, slightly bulging at the equator, like I am just a little bit now because.
Don't gotta get fucking technical. You're doing that thing where you layer on shit, make it seem like you have a clue. Oh, it's this point 9. Now just the Earth's round. Get over it. Just. You can't be direct. You gotta stroke your ego in there.
Christmas dinner, but okay.
Kent, if Christmas dinner is still inside of you a week later, there is a serious problem that you should see seek medical attention for. Okay?
Rodney, I need to step it up. You are getting all the hate. Well, get going, Rodney. Okay, well, you want to get some hate? Go to your local public school, get one of their science books, see what they're teaching, watch my video number 4.
Yes, just randomly go to a school and be like, I want a science book. Right. Watch as the cops escort you off the premises.
lies in the textbooks, and then start going to school board meetings or start putting articles in the paper or start doing something to get the lies out of the books. Don't mention creation, don't mention God, don't mention evolution. You get lies out of the text.
Yeah, you know, if it wasn't such a waste of time, local school municipalities let them know that if anyone's coming to, quote, get the lies out of the textbook, where they're coming from on this, and maybe make the districts aware of this crap. But with the way things are in some areas,
books, and they will hate you because there's nothing left to support their theory. Is there, you atheist?
What a fucking petulant prick you are, Hovind. Good God.
Evidence? Call for a debate. Joseph, I'm stuck on 390.
I'm just gonna keep crying about my debate, Jono Hovind.
Where are they? Hey, I'm
too busy living a life. Too busy making efficient use of my time if I'm going to interact with you at all.
I know where they are.
They just fucking chicken toy. I'm hoping I can bring out the chicken toy.
Okay.
God, what a fucking
Let's see.
prick.
I think so. I suspect, I can't prove this, but they've already made the treaty, I think. And they're ready to put that thing together fast, too. Prefabbed a lot of stuff. So,
just thoughts on me. Do you think Melchizedek was Jesus?
I think Melchizedek was Jesus. I think Jesus came several times before he came in Bethlehem. It's called
Is Bethlehem what we're calling Mary Magdalene now?
a Christophany, Christophany, I think is the word. A pre-appearance.
Hey, Kent. That's like blasphemous shit right there. It's my understanding. Extra biblical garbage, but you can have it.
Of Christ. Yep. Ken Hovind, can you explain 1 Thessalonians 5, 1 and 2? I wish you guys would quote the whole verse. Now I got to get my Bible, which is completely falling apart. Find 1 Thessalonians. It's called a loose leaf edition here. And I had this thing rebound twice. I wore it out twice when I was a teenager. Okay. I'm coming here.
Things Hovind hasn't said in 30 fucking years. Or maybe he did say during prison. I don't know. I don't care.
First, what was the verse again? 1 Thessalonians 5?
5, 1 and 2.
But the times and the seasons, brethren, you have need that I write unto you. You have no need that I write, for yourselves know perfectly the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Okay, I covered this in my book I wrote on the topic of what on earth is about to happen, and my video series, What on Earth is About to Happen, 21 or 22 hours long, and my chart. People confuse something that you better get a King James if you're going to study any topic, but especially this one. The day of Christ is mentioned.
Yes, the details on power climb rates on the RBMK 1000 Block 2 reactor designs at Smolensk nuclear power plant in Russia are totally going to be contained within the King James Bible. Sure.
Let's see, about 7 times. I got them all right here in the chart. Big charts behind me, same thing. The day of the Lord is not the same. The day of Christ is the rapture. The day of the Lord is 1,000 years long.
Oh, hey, it is 6:04. It's a little after 6 p.m. here, so that means in Greenwich, England, it is next year. So as far as I consider Earth time being GMT, it is 2026. Huzzah!
And the day of the Lord has 2 parts to it: a time of wrath and a time of great blessing. I cover all that. Take 4 hours to cover that. Get my video series and watch it, copy it, send it back, get your money back. Okay? And there's my book I wrote on the topic. If I had not gone to prison, I never would have written that book. I never would have done that study. Much as I don't want to go again, God used it for good.
Oh, look at the petty maggot. He thinks he's cute.
Okay? I think that liberals evolved from monkeys. Yeah, that's a disgrace to the monkey.
Oh, poor Hovind.
It's a hard.
The left wingers with their health care and their taxation of the wealthy. We can't have that. Elon Musk has to have all his money. He worked so hard for it. Yeah, I'm sharpening a knife right now. That's what I do when I'm bored. It's a knife sharpener I got. It's fucking great. I've learned how to actually use it. You know how I know it's great? I accidentally cut my finger at work. I was doing more sharpening and kind of messed up while I was on lunch. That was fun.
Okay. Kent's counting the last debate that went 20 minutes? No.
Nino Savant, what is up? Good to see you in Kent's chat. Glad you're not shadow blocked like I am.
Which one? No. When we shut the guy off?
Yeah, Solomon was losing.
Oh, Solomon?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. How long does it have to last for you to be happy
Oh, we should probably watch that one. Cut him off in 20 minutes. Of course you would.
about it? Should we put some kind of like 21 minute or how long? I've had some go 5 hours. Let's count some of those hours on this one. Yeah, I counted that one. Okay.
Hey, now to be fair, before October, I was in talks with Joseph on setting something up, and technically those talks are still open. I still haven't responded months later, but I just am not in the mood to do any kind of debate. Some days, some moments, I'm like, I could do this right now, and most of the time, I'm like, no, everything's still too up in the air. Gonna have to work on this knife. I didn't get the edge quite right. I'm trying to master the angle. This is kind of cheap steel, so it should actually sharpen good. It's not going to keep the edge, but I'm going to keep sharpening this thing. Let us continue with the Hovind, though, while I think out loud.
But if it bothers you, you can tell everybody 389. Okay, if it bothers you. All right, that's enough. Tomorrow night. See you then. Bye.
Oh, good. You're done. Yeah, that was enough. Up. Hang on. We got... well, it's not going to autoplay. Huh. North Korean Christmas. Tom K live with 2025 update for whatever's going on there. And most destructive bombing in history. Tokyo Rage. Yep. My YouTube feed is kind of great, isn't it? Actually, YouTube's running out of stuff to suggest to me. But yeah, it's using a potato peeler. Nope, knife sharpener. Knife sharpener. I'll have to work on this one. Or maybe I'll just put it through the V sharpener. Let's see. Gonna have to watch this again. Completely checked out. No, you're fine. It's there's nothing of value there except Yamato. New Year, put my Linux workstation back together. Sounds more appealing than any party, to be honest. You could switch over to BSD. Any flavor would be fucking awesome. Just saying. Like, I don't even know why I haven't bothered just going on and trying Ghost BSD on my laptop, save for the fact that I guess I just want it to fucking work, because networking stuff can still be an issue, but it's an 11-year-old laptop. It should be fine. Everything I operate with is like 11, 15 fucking years old. Wonder if Kent knows King James is bisexual. He just denies it. And as you know, he denied it, supplied it. Hovindites evolved from pigs? Probably. And yeah, sounds like potato peeler. Considering how obnoxious some chimps can be, and looking at Kent, evolution makes so much more sense. It's like the pictures of Ken Ham back when he had the more notable beard, prominent beard, next to like a regular like ape. And it's like, yeah, like some random chimp. It's like, yeah. And there we go, chimps rather. Kim Jong-un hates the Bible too. Yeah, I really wish I could get a winter home in North Korea. That would be awesome. Writing a song on Suno, 6,000 years of BS. Link to when it's done. All right, killer. Can you check on the Soviet radio thing? Google for those of us who can't right now. I'm gonna do a little detailed look into that probably tomorrow. As I want to get some Guild Wars in and finish up my night tonight. But I will look into that and get back to you unless I forget. Ken Hovind diss track? Hell yeah. King William of Orange? Indeed. Next year, I'm going to train my dog through a gentle anti-anxiety program. Get him comfortable in the car. Oh, good luck. Hope that goes very, very well. Getting animals that are not comfortable with a motor vehicle comfortable with it is a challenge. I have tried. Right ringers evolved from the petasaurs, and what's funny is they mysteriously evolved back into the petasaurs. MX Linux for the tools. Very good point. Very, very good point. Linux definitely allows a certain leverage, especially like MX Linux and builds like that, that it's just different from a BSD system. Multiple ways to skin a cat, one would say. So I totally get it. It's like the reasons I go with Debian for my Linux distros. I'm like, it's just what it needs to be, and that's it. But all right, I am out of here. That is the final Whack-A-Hovind for 2025. Thank you all for an amazing year. Here's to next year being absolutely fucking awesome. And thanks for being along for the ride. Let's move forward together. Much love. I'll catch everyone.